Now, you mentioned
What?
your son. Tell him about your daughter, because you don't look old enough to have that daughter.
My girl. If she walked in here right now, you know exactly who she was. She graduated from Huntingdon, loved Huntingdon, and now she is working for Southern Orthopedic Surgeons as one of their techs. But she swung a deal with those doctors over there where she's going to go back and become a PA, but she's got to go back and they're going to pay for it, but she's got to go back and work for them for 5 years to pay it off, I guess. So the
Pretty assistant?
yeah, pretty assistant.
Physician's assistant.
Yeah, that too. So last Monday I had a little incident, and I got a case of turf toe. So that's where you hyperextend your big toe. I hyperextended my big toe, turf toe. So on Monday afternoon I couldn't walk, and so I happened to call Jessie and kind of she's a medical professional, so I asked her advice, and she goes, "Mom, just come up to the office is right here across from the medical park." She happened to be in town that day. She says, "Just come up here and see Dr. Fletcher." Dr. Fletcher. Okay, Jess. So I go up there, and they do X-rays, and so I finally got to see my daughter at her job, kind of in action, and she was really very professional and pretty good at it. I was like, wow, yes, I trained one right. So anyway, so Dr. Fletcher, he gave me a boot, and I had to wear the boot for 2 days, and then Thursday rolled around, and I was sick of the boot, so I pulled that thing off, and Jessie came out to the house the past weekend. She goes, "Mom, why aren't you wearing your boot?" I said, "I felt better. I didn't think I needed it anymore." She goes, "Mom, you are what we call a non-compliant patient." And so she was all mad at me because I wasn't wearing my boot. So yes, there's about my daughter. That's the story of my daughter. I said, "Well, you might as well go ahead and cancel that follow-up appointment for me." She goes, "Got it." So she was not happy with me. Non-compliant. Yes, sir.
Was the boot made for walking?
Boot was made for walking, baby, and that's all I could do with it. I was in such pain. Who knew turf toe was so painful? I got up there and I could not walk. I honestly couldn't walk. So my husband met me up there, and he came over to the car, and I said, "You're going to have to go in there and get me a wheelchair because I can't walk." And he thought I was kidding. I said, "I am not kidding. I am on the verge of tears here, and I can't get there." I hopped from my office all the way up to my car. And a 50-year-old woman is not supposed to hop. Some of you know that. We're not supposed to do that. But I got through it. I'm better now, so don't worry
Well,
about
how
me.
can you got it extended where your toe just went out?
All right, you want to hear the story? I'll give you the story. There may be a lesson in this, all right? Sunday, if you don't know, we live out on Lake Jordan. So on weekends, we just spend the whole time out on the lake. Sunday, we had spent the whole day out on the lake, and I didn't drink any water. I was drinking other things, but it wasn't water. And so when we got back to the house, everything was fine, and I made dinner, and we ate and went to bed. About 12:30, I got up to use the restroom. And when I did, I was dehydrated, and my blood pressure dropped. And I passed out. Dunk. So I bit my lip and I hyperextended my toe. So that's what lesson is. Drink water when you're on the lake. Even though you're in the water, you feel cool, feel hydrated. You're not. That's the lesson. So that's what happened. That's how I got turf toe. Crazy. But
Scared me for a second.
that scared me for a long time. I woke up laying on my floor, and my lip was really hurting, and I woke up and I go, "Where the hell am I?"
And you forgot your training?
My training?
Dr. Sam taught you?
Which was that? I learned so much.
Hydration.
Oh yeah, no, it's one of the.
Hydration.
I knew
never
better.
forgot that. Never.
I knew it. I
Never
just
forget
disregarded. I didn't feel dehydrated, so I just kept going on.
Don't get hydrated.
So that's what happened. Drink your water. That's your lesson for today.
Drink that water.
Mm-hmm.
And you know that one of my daughters is on one of those diets, Nutri-System or something, and they recommend drinking 40 glasses of water a day.
40 glasses.
I can't even drink that. I'm required at 8 times.
40 glasses.
Where a kidney problem.
Uh-huh.
You can either drink 8 glasses of water a day,
Uh-huh.
or we're gonna put you on the dialysis machine.
Well, you better.
Which one you want? Start drinking the water.
I carry that class with me all day long, and that's 20 ounces, and I probably go through 4 or 5 of those a day. I gotta run it through, except on Sunday, when I was,
Six of these, I do
when I
six
was
or
doing
seven.
different. Mm-hmm. All right.
Does beer work as good as water?
No?
Yes.
I mean, is there a plan B?
I would like to think so, but I'm gonna say no. There's a lot of water in beer, but I'm gonna say no.
Drink a beer and have water on the side.
That's what I did this last weekend out on Lake. For every drink I had, I took a drink of water.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so that's enough about me. Let's hear about you. Tell me about you. Okay.
I've got to be me.
All right.
See, I know you.
You told yours? If anybody's interested, my husband is a real estate agent here in town. Century 21, you might see Southern Star, you might see his signs around occasionally. Ray Cooley? No? Yeah. Okay. Just wanted, since you heard about my kids.
What's his name?
Ray Cooley. See, same last name as mine. Same last name as mine. How'd that work out? So yeah, so that's what he does. He's just an average old white guy. Nothing special about him. He's not funny to talk about like my kids are. So I did tell him the other day, I think it was Saturday, this little lip thing has kind of really been bothering me. And so we were standing in the kitchen and we were just having a conversation and I was complaining about my lip. I said, whatever you do, don't make me laugh. And I just said that. And he says, okay. And then he goes, and I've decided to put a helmet on your side of the bed so when you get up in the middle of the night. And I busted out laughing and my lip went to bleed. And I was like, see what you did? See, it's his fault. Oh, okay, here's a funny story on him. So I pass out at 12:30 at night. I finally get myself back together and I decide I want to go lay on the couch for a little while because our living room was cooler than our bedroom. And so I laid on the couch for a little while and he walked out. He goes, what are you doing? I said, I'm trying to catch my breath. He turned around and went right back to bed. Didn't ask me why I was out of breath. Like, wouldn't you have said, were you running a marathon? He's like,
So he didn't know you had
no,
passed out?
no, he didn't. And so he turned right around and went right back to
He
bed.
was sound asleep.
Like it was just, okay.
Did you tell him later what had happened?
Well, I told him in the morning because I didn't want him to look at me and go, ah! So I told him, I said, so last night when you asked me what I was doing, I told him I fell and I said, and then he looked at me. At that point my lip was really big, so. But yeah. That's all I got, kids. That's the best. Ba-dum-bum.
I just knew you were gonna say, honey, my lip is hurting. And he was gonna say, well, let me kiss it and make it all better.
No,
I
that's,
just knew that's where it was headed.
no, you know what he said? He hadn't shaved yet, so his mustache was just a little pokey, and he kissed me yesterday, and I go, ow! He goes, yeah, love hurts.
I thought you were trying to tell him not to kiss him.
Oh no, that was all last week. Don't touch me.
I mean, though, when you were when he asked you what were you doing?
No, he just,
When you said that, tell him not to
yay! Yay me! Seriously though, you all are more than welcome to come down to the Gillespie Senior Center during the day, because I know y'all come at night, but if you come during the day, there's more people here, a little more activity, not as good of food. I will tell you right now, you know, if you want to come for lunch, you're more than welcome. We ask a $1.50 donation for lunch. Sometimes you get what you pay for, and other times you get a little more. So you're more than welcome to come down, check us out. What did we have today? Oh, we had chicken and rice today. It was pretty good. Not as good as this, but it was good. And you're more than welcome.
How often can you fish in the pond?
I think you can fish in there all the time. We only stock it that once a year, twice a year. And there's been people fishing out here for the past 2 weeks. So I'm pretty sure if there's any catfish left in there, they're not hungry because they've been fed pretty well. But the only other thing I've ever heard about in there is brim. And there's one giant koi. He's like this big. And he's white. You can see him, but he's smart. He won't take a hook. He's a smart one. You'll see him all over the pond, but he won't take a hook. All right, meeting adjourned. Oh, wait,
Thank
you
you,
guys got a
Chris.
business meeting, don't you?
Thank you,
You are
Chris.
welcome. I didn't say no. You got a business meeting to take care of.
7 o'clock.
Did everyone get their money in the